Hello and welcome to the Moral Limits. I'm Stuart Keller, and with me today is Boaz.
Hello.
The infamous Boaz.
The one who we got in a fight in the line with.
2 years ago, we got in a fight in a line at Ruby. Then me and Jesus went on the podcast, barely knowing this guy. I hadn't even become friends with him on Facebook yet. And me and Jesus, we go on the podcast. No. We and Jesus go on the podcast and we talk all this fucking shit about how much we hate and despise this Boaz character. Then I get a friend request and I'm like, oh, hey man, let's, here, we made a podcast. We talk about you. Why don't you listen to it? And to his credit, he fucking appreciated our humor. Introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Boaz. Stuart actually friend requested me because before the fight, we spent the first 3 hours waiting in line because we both got there ridiculously early to see a show that was at 6.
But
we
you
met
see,
at 1.
This audience doesn't know that. They just know we fucking shit talked you for
yeah, and I'm setting the record straight because you're an infamous shit talker.
Because I won. I won the fight in line. You got doused.
And everyone hated you afterwards.
Everyone always hates me because I'm too insensitive.
Right. And now we're in a 3-hour drive down to San Diego.
San Diego. Do you know what that means in German?
I thought that was Spanish.
No. San Diego means a whale's vagina in German.
God damn. Are you serious?
Yeah, look it up.
Fucking hell.
All right,
Not
so
right now.
this podcast I wanted to talk about. So we're going to do a couple of these, but the first one I want to focus on is Ruby, Volume 5. Boaz, what were your thoughts? How did it compare to the previous ones?
The previous ones, I still think 3 and second half of 2 are the best of Ruby. It definitely was a lot better story-wise and coherent-wise. 2, 4 was a bit of ambling.
4 was set up.
Yeah, no, I know, but it was a bit slow is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It dragged. Well, then, episode 5, to me, it just... It wasn't that it was... Volume 5,
this
yeah,
is not
sorry.
Empire Strikes Back.
Sorry,
Though I
greatest
wish it
movie.
was.
Yeah.
I wish it was Raven Strikes Back. Because holy shit, is she not the greatest character ever? She is the Batman of Ruby. And sure, Jean has more volumes. He's got more scenes and great moments under his belt. But
that
Raven,
dance,
right? Raven came in swinging though. You know what I mean?
and then boom, she's the spring maiden because she murdered the other one.
And again, that was a great twist, and the fact that she killed and then used what's that weird name?
Vernal as a decoy
Right.
and a meat shield, basically a walking meat shield.
It was phenomenal.
And that she probably had her name herself Vernal, so everyone would think, oh, just like how
it's a weird name. Let's go.
No,
for
Vernal isn't the Vernal. It's similar. It's a term for spring. It's another term for spring.
Not in English, motherfucker. Which is the only language that matters. America.
Fucking Redbeard.
America. Isn't it most
I look white, but I'm half Mexican.
No, he looks whiter than me. Don't listen to him. Literally,
But I am half Mexican.
Put our arms next to each other. Who's tanner?
I've got more hair.
You got more freckles, so I don't think that helps.
Yeah.
It sways the shade.
Yeah, no. The Ruby Volume.
No, but like, what's the most spoken language? It's Mandarin, right?
Something like that, but then they have a crazy population.
No, I know that, of course.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like language is more based on how many numbers your country has. Like, I don't...
Yeah, America
Honestly.
isn't a huge tribe. It's just a loud tribe. You know what I mean?
Very incoherent.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not the biggest. Look, if Europe to get into a fist fight, China would win. You know what I mean? China would beat us because they got sheer size on us. But we're the one who overcompensates with mechanical.
Traps of death, and the fact that we have some of the most nukes in the...
No, not some of the most nukes.
We have, like...
Who has the most nukes? Is it us or Russia?
It's... Yeah, one of us, because we got in an overcompensation war.
I did an essay on this, and it was way back in high school, but it was just... Holy fuck, we went from, like...
5 to, like...
80,000.
Yeah.
Russia, of course, did the same. Though, I think America might have more, but Russia, they do have the bigger bomb. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, America didn't use children to build theirs. we use children in other countries.
Yeah,
Stalin
right.
just used his own children to do
Dude,
it.
have you heard about the kids who make the iPhones?
Yeah.
And how they jump? They had to put fucking nets outside the windows because people were jumping.
Yeah, killing themselves.
Motherfucker.
Capitalism. Like,
You know what? You know it's great. You think we can try socialism?
no.
But like at Del Taco, where they have all these free water cups. Boaz goes in and fucking destroys every one of them. 'cause
No, I
he's a
dropped
dick.
2. I dropped 2
Why?
because I was distracted by your ugly face. Little finger over there.
Yes. Del
Hi-
Taco is not a pit. Del Taco is a ladder.
Oh, fuck. A ladder that you climb down to release your stomach contents in after eating at.
You didn't go to the bathroom. I was
You're the one
smart.
stuck in the car with me.
I will make your ass walk.
Right.
All right.
But no. I think the issue with Volume 5, the episodes were too short. Like, for me, like, it started getting good. Like, right when they introduced freaking Raven, they cut that episode there, and then you had to wait.
I know I'll probably get crucified from Gabby for saying this, but I feel like the more emotional scenes they put Barbara Dunkelman in Volume 5 started to show her weaknesses as an actress. Like, when you put Barbara next to Weiss, I can't recall who voices Weiss.
I don't remember, but doesn't she have a lot more experience?
She has a lot more
Yeah,
experience.
because Barbara Dunkelman just...
It just felt by putting those two characters together in a very dramatic scene, it showed the strengths of Weiss and the weaknesses of
Barbara Dunkelman.
Yeah.
But that's more that she hasn't had the experience.
Oh,
Like,
no, of course.
You have the person who voices Dr. Halsey from Halo playing the villain.
Right, but it's like you gotta know your strengths of your actors or your production. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And use them wisely. Like,
Out of, like, the 4 of them, I think...
I
like
fucking love Barbara. Like, she's
Yeah.
an amazing personality, has a great podcast, and
yeah.
even Camp, her character, is it Ness? What's her name?
Whatever. Camp's amazing. I only
Right, the
remember
nerd,
Max.
the fucking Dungeons
Yeah.
and Dragons
Yeah.
nerd.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. She does a great job changing her voice.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, I noticed some actresses like, voice of Ruby. What's her name?
Oh.
Michael's wife.
Yeah. Lindsay Jones.
Right. She basically does.
That high-pitched
No,
voice.
you know, the thing is, like, she did a great job. One doing the Ruby voice, and then her voice, which is kind of just her own voice for
But-
the astronaut. It's
yeah.
it's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, they know the strengths. Camp is honestly my favorite Rooster Teeth production.
Camp has been amazing so far. Also, that ending for season 2. We got to make one for Camp, don't we?
Oh yeah.
But on another note,
Well, let's focus back to
Ruby. I was gonna say, yeah, comparing the emotional scenes, like when Penny got turned into quarters via Pyrrha's magic trick.
Don't even get me started on Pyrrha when I'm in line for Volume 2 and your ass.
Okay, that's
Your ass.
Hold up. Someone's calling me.
Fucking unprofessional. Who the fuck is this?
I don't fucking know.
Who the fuck is more important than me?
No one. I put the phone underneath my ass.
That is on record. That is on camera. I'm putting that on YouTube. Who the fuck is more important than me? And Boaz says,
I put the phone
no
underneath
one.
my
No.
ass. Oh.
No one. Boaz says.
I dropped everything and ditched my class to help you.
Goddamn right. Literally everyone I know, because this is in the middle of the week. I have to get all my shit out of LA so I don't get charged for the month of June at the storage unit I was using. So everyone's at work. It's the middle of the week. Right now we're on a Tuesday. So literally half my contacts got Thanos disappeared because they're all at work, and rightfully so. So I'm like, fuck, who? And last night at the 12th hour, I was like, who? Boaz. And we could finally do all the podcasts that we have been wanting to do for so long.
Yeah. It's a mix of both of us not being busy or double booking of things, or forgetting we were planning to hang out on a Saturday and thought it was Sunday.
It's been so long. Like, Boaz
November.
has been like the best long distance relationship friend that I know, because like I can't think of someone that I know that's farther away Like, this was back when I was in the San Fernando Valley, and you were in...
Burbank, Glendale.
Right.
Like a 40-minute drive.
Exactly. And, I mean, of course, now I'm in San Diego.
3-hour fucking
Right?
drive.
So everyone's fucking long distance. But Boaz has always been great about keeping in touch, and we've always wanted to make... Fuck, I mean, I'm a part of his YouTube channel. Like, we've wanted
The
to
Star
collaborate.
Wars, the
Yeah.
Order of Grey. Yeah. Man. If you haven't picked up on it, I love Star Wars. Oh,
Which, that will be the next podcast. We'll be doing the Last Jedi one.
that one I think will be a little more, less ADHD on.
Oh, no.
topics.
No. This is the Moral Limits. We are ADHD.
I have the
I have
ADHD.
ADHD.
Oh god, this is gonna be
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, no, me and Jesus, like, every podcast is just random ass. Oh, Batman. Oh, Christian Bale. Christian Bale freaked out on Terminator. Hey, Terminator was a weird movie, right? Let's talk about that. Like, it just...
Trailer was the movie, you mean?
Huh?
Trailer.spoiler.movie?
Oh, yeah. You know which one I felt did really fucking good with the trailer?
Oblivion?
Oblivion was garbage, man.
But the trailer was a good trailer. Didn't give away anything.
I guess. But, like, I don't
All
know.
the good
The
trailers.
trailer was bland, and then the movie was bland. So, like, yeah, they
Uh-huh.
didn't... No, they didn't give it away. They gave it away, but the movie was bland.
Okay, fair.
I mean, it's fucking Tom Cruise. What do you expect? What was the last good movie he was
Impossible. Rogue Nation.
in? Rogue Nation was alright, but it was
But
a
Ghost
step
Protocol.
down. Ghost Protocol. There we
That
go.
was... That's what I'm saying.
That was
Ghost
the
Protocol.
shit.
That was... This new one seems interesting.
It's got fucking Henry Cavill. I'll fucking see it.
Yeah, when he does that foop when they're about to fight in the bathroom.
All right, Boaz, most attractive man in Hollywood. Go.
Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I was trying to think. But dude, when he
That's
does...
what I think. That's what Jesus thinks. That's what my girlfriend thinks.
When he
Henry
flicks down his fucking arms in that bathroom fight, and you just hear that whoop, whoop, I'm like, I don't know how that's physically possible, but yeah. Let's
Yeah.
go with it. And the... he gets... I don't... Oh, I was gonna say, about the trailer, I don't like the fact that it seems like they gave away that his wife, his ex-wife, is a bad guy. And he and he drives into... That should have not been in the trailer at all.
Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention to it. I just was like, Henry Cavill, pay attention. Something else happens.
They
I'm like,
need to do more trailers like Infinity War and Last Jedi.
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say
Like-
when I asked you which one did it well, it was
Infinity
Infinity War. Then
With
you-
all the Hulk scenes that weren't in them, because those are specifically to make you think Hulk was in the movie. When
Oh no, okay, no, that's cheap as fuck. I don't agree with that.
The Last Jedi, though, with the editing, where they edit that final scene of Rey going, "I need your help. I don't know what to do," and it cuts to Kylo Ren lifting his hand. The only difference is that there's fire falling in his background and not.
I would say I like the Last Jedi one for being more truthful.
Mhm.
Literally, the only problem with the Infinity War one is lying to say Hulk was there. I don't mind little things like the Infinity Stones,
Or the
like, but not having Hulk in the movie and then having Hulk in the trailer. That's just, it's blatant. It's what people try to accuse Suicide Squad with. They're like, they the fucking Joker. I was like, no, they showed as much Joker was actually in the movie. Ironically, he was just a trailer length in the movie, but you can't
It
get
should have been more.
right. But honestly, I think he would have made for a better villain. I feel,
Agreed.
I
Like
feel
the director is on record going, the villain should have been Joker.
Yeah. I feel like
The main bad guy of the DCEU is Warner Bros. Execs throwing studio interference in.
I mean, it's sad because like the original plan that Zack Snyder had was like this 5-movie arc of Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, Justice League Part 2, and then something else. But like, I would have loved to see that. Fucking Zack Snyder is one of my favorite directors. I mean, he's not as good as Nolan.
Nolan
But
is...
Snyder has such style and fucking passion for what he does. Like, the attention to detail that you can find in a Snyder movie is fucking phenomenal. But yeah, here's the thing. Even with Warner Bros. Intervention, they did it well. Like, Justice League was fucking awesome. I liked it. I would have loved to have seen Snyder's full vision, but the way they had Joss Whedon come in and do his shit, and then they went behind Joss Whedon and then fucked up his shit as well. Like, it was kind of funny, and it's
The Joker.
It's a weird, beautiful disaster, and I love it. Like, that movie is fucking entertaining beginning to end.
And the random shift from black to orange.
Blue, Snyder blue to red.
Yeah.
And that's just from trailer. Again, if you just watch the movie without thinking about the trailer, without thinking about anything that went on behind the scenes, it works perfectly as a movie. It's just sad when you think about what happened behind the scenes, and the only reason why we don't get to see Snyder's vision is because
his daughter
killed herself, and he needed the time to grieve.
And the execs pushed him off because of it.
Yeah. Well,
They wanted their end of year bonus.
Right. He needed time off. They wanted their bonuses, so they're like, we'll have someone else finish. And Snyder's like, who's had experience with CGI and a lot of characters? It'd be Whedon.
Joss Whedon.
Right. I would have preferred someone else, maybe like a Matthew Vaughn. Honestly, he's only fucked up Kingsman 2.
But then that in itself was Kingsman 2. One that gave away the biggest twist. Why? And 3, that was also a studio disaster.
No, Kingsman 2 is sheerly Matthew Vaughn doing exactly what he wanted.
Yes.
Which is sad because he just brought back...
What he did with Kick-Ass 2?
Oh, no, he didn't do Kick-Ass 2. No.
Didn't he do that?
No.
Okay.
He did the first one, which is amazing.
Okay. Yeah, the first one's good.
But, again, we've talked enough about Ruby. And by Ruby, I mean everything else underneath the sun. So, tune back in next week for the next podcast.
Yeah.